Hi guys. All right, so here's what I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to do a little album review on one of my favorite records that's come out in quite a while. Tunguska by Treat. All right, so listen, a quick thing on Treat, I guess. If you don't know who Treat is, I wouldn't be that surprised. Treat to me, and please forgive me, I'm just going to give my opinions and my thoughts on these things, and I know people are going to be like, that doesn't make any sense, but to me, Treat was they're making the kind of records I wish Def Leppard was still making. Just big choruses, big guitars. I don't know anything about Treat until they put out Coup de Grace about, 8 years ago? So if you don't have this is top 5 of my favorite records that have come out in the past 10 years. I adore this album. This is one of my favorite records ever. I heard a sample for the song We Own the Night when this record came out, and I went, what is that? Never heard of this band. Bought this and blown away. This Coup de Grace is such a great record. So, I don't have anything by them before this, by the way. I have the triplet they put out since then. I have these 3, and but this is killer. And then they did Ghost of Graceland, which was pretty good. But I tell you what, I like this one more. So we're talking about Tunguska, and I don't really know what to say about it because we have no frame of reference. I don't quite know how to sell it to you other than say big guitars, big harmonies. I dig the crap out of it. There's so many great hooks on here. The vocal sound is really good. The guitar sound is great. There's 12 songs. I loved 10 of them. There were only 2 I didn't care for. Track 2, unfortunately, was one of them, which kind of put me off at first. I'm like, oh no, because I didn't like Always Have Always Will. But Progenitors, the lead-off track, that's awesome. To this moment, I don't know what in the hell that means. Progenitors, what is that? I don't know what it is. Best of Enemies, that is such a cool song. Best of Enemies is a killer song. The guitar player writes almost all this by himself. Or I should say, this guitar player writes all of this almost by himself. Like, I think 2/3 of this he wrote all alone. Then he's got a little help with the lyrics and music here and then. But man, it is killer. Best of Enemies is a great song. Rose of Jericho. It's so cool. Heart Math City then kind of like goes back to like straight, like a straight kind of rock tempo kind of song. I dig that. Creeps is the other song I didn't like. Didn't care for Creeps. Build to Love is awesome. Man Overboard is very, very cool. The great thing about this record also is there's a lot of hooks, and a lot of them are simple. You know, da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, that was cool. I mean, that was terrible, but on the record it's cool. And they're really catchy, but they're simple, but I love it. So Man Overboard is cool. Riptide, when it starts, sounds like Carol the Bells, right? But I get past that real quick after I heard it a couple times, and that's awesome. Tomorrow Never Comes. I love Tomorrow Never Comes. The third and the bass during the chorus is awesome. I wrote a song called Tomorrow Never Comes, but this one's better. But I love that. All Bets Are Off is great, and Undefeated is a great song too. What was I going to say? Yeah, Undefeated, again, a good example of a simple hook that's really good, though, like the string part. But it's awesome. Actually, you know what this record reminds me of? I meant to say this. If you happen to, this is going to be a deep reach, but if you happen to have bought Europe's Last Look at Eden record in 2008, 9, 7, I don't know. I love that record, by the way. That's maybe my 3rd favorite Europe record, Last Look at Eden, because it combines like heavy guitars, but it's got a lot of parts for the keyboards to kind of have a place in a home. It's very hooky and riffy. This record reminds me of Last Look at Eden by Europe, because it's the same kind of thing. Like, it's pretty heavy guitars, very, very hooky, but it's still, there's room for like the keyboards and the string pads to like, and they don't sound like wimpy. They sound awesome. Like, it really fits good. It's a good mix of heavy guitars, yet keeping like the keyboard aspect, because I love songs with great keyboard parts. So this record, I might be the only one in the world who thinks this or thought of it. Most likely thinks it. This record sounds a lot like Europe's Last Look at Eden. But I love this album. So if you dig, I guess, I'm going to keep saying Def Leppard, Wigwam. Def Leppard's the most accessible thing I can think of that most people identify with when they think of guitars and big vocal choruses. I would check this out. Definitely check that one out. But yeah, I love this record. So I just wanted to like kind of just put more positive out there for this. The more people that say this is awesome, and the more people that are positive about music like this, maybe the more people will listen or give it a shot. But yeah, Tunguska. I don't know what that means either. But cool stuff, man. So there you go. My favorite record. Giving it I don't know, A minus. A minus. I don't give anything an A plus. Doesn't exist. I mean, really, really good though. Great record. So those are my thoughts on Tunguska. Subscribe to my channel if you want, or just if you've never been here before, poke around. There's a lot of other stuff here. There's a lot of me just doing this and being ridiculous and talking about music. I think that's all. Is that all I wanted? I think that's all I wanted. All right. Hope you're doing well. And bye-bye. Take care.